Show me the leads. Does it seem that new inquiries have slowed on your website? Let's be proactive to avoid this type of anxiety. This is my online toolbox providing weekly quick tips and reminders in all facets of marketing to help you grow your contracting business with more quality leads. The focus is predominantly on online marketing with a combination of education, a strategy, and then an implementation to make all of these ideas and suggestions happen. So, going back to this particular topic, we've been doing online marketing now for many years within the industry, and a small subset of people will eventually show up to say, hey, my online toolbox, we're noticing a slowdown, and sometimes it's a very passive comment, sometimes it's a very aggressive comment, and what we want to do is help you be proactive so these type of emotions don't hit your way of thinking in the future. So we need to first ask you, has it actually just stopped, or perhaps it has slowed? If your leads have just stopped, one of the reasons that happens, and it's a unique one, is that the leads are actually still coming, but the emails are not making it to your inbox. So what we like to always suggest people to do is just double check logging into the site or the spot of your website that stores these communications, because we have seen, surprisingly, with all the different types of email servers and different types of blockers that are out there, or virus blockers, that it's the email side that has stopped, but not the lead. So by you simply logging into your site on a periodic basis, whatever it may be, you could just notice whether they've been accumulating and just never got to your inbox itself. But does it seem that it's beginning to slow? And what we want to do is remind you, are you really proactive or reactive with your marketing? Because the most common reason for a website to slow down to occur is you have inadvertently become dormant with your marketing. Many spend a lot of effort to get a new website going, get their social going, and they'll, create the website. They will add a few Facebook posts, but then because they became busy and distracted, they let their marketing fall off the radar screen. And so what you have to realize that marketing is an ongoing investment in your future. It's not just a random expense that you start and then it quickly keeps going and going. So while it's hard to get the marketing activity going in the first place, it's also hard to maintain it. It's not difficult, it's just not something that a lot of people put on the calendar, especially when they get busy. So you want to remember to not have this, you don't want to have this topic come up. So slowing down can easily be minimized when you simply approach marketing on a consistent basis. We're not going to leverage this video on what consistent means, because it's different for all different types of companies, sizes, and aggressiveness or passiveness in their business model, but the consistency is what will allow you to not reach this anxiety in the first place. And then remember, all you need to do is let your competition catch up. And many times they may even possibly surpass you when you're dormant. And then you have to work even harder to get back to where you were in the website lead generation position that you were enjoying. So this should not be the only question you're asking when you say, oh, my website has slowed down, and you start to question the technology. What you want to do is, yes, the website itself is the most obvious question, but there's many other questions to ask. Simply ask yourself, have you added, fresh, unique content that really shows that your site is alive? We've watched people inadvertently go from a few months to 3 months to 6 months to over a year and even more, where they're enjoying the ride of being busy, and they simply become dormant for so long that they don't realize that their competitors have surpassed them. And also, when you're adding this new content, how strategic are you when you're optimizing it? And it doesn't matter whether it's the website, social media, or other avenues of how you post online, but you would not believe how many programmers and social folk begin to post content quickly but not strategically. That's a separate topic altogether, and what we like to do, because we could deviate too far, there happens to be a page we created just to go deeper and deeper into this, but we have on the My Online Toolbox site a URL. It's have your leads slowed or stopped with hyphens in between, and it will help you begin to understand how to fix your website and other things you could do while waiting for the website to catch back up. So we always remind people, let's be proactive to avoid this anxiety of needing to scream or feel that you need to be shown the leads. The plan should be all through education, understanding the basics of what you need to do and maintain it on a continuous basis. And it doesn't matter whether you have a website or not, we could help you either way. In this particular case, this episode is designed for people who obviously already have a website. This is my online toolbox reminding you to focus in on marketing with the objective to grow your business with more quality leads and be proactive to avoid this anxiety. Please like us on our My Online Toolbox Facebook page. Please subscribe to us on our My Online Toolbox YouTube channel, and never forget to start planning yesterday for next year's marketing and profits. Have a healthy week, and we will see you next week.